All right, good morning. Let's come to order and go on the record. I'm Charlotte Mitchell, Chair of the Utilities Commission, and with me this morning are the following commissioners. Please announce your presence when I call your name. Commissioner Brown-Bland.
I'm present.
Commissioner Gray.
Good morning.
Commissioner Clodfelter.
Yes, good morning.
Commissioner Duffley.
Good morning.
Commissioner Hughes.
Hello, good morning.
And Commissioner McKissick.
Good morning.
In compliance with the State Government Ethics Act, I remind members of the Commission of their duty to avoid conflicts of interest and inquire as to whether any member of the Commission has a known conflict of interest with respect to matters coming before us this morning. The record will reflect that no conflicts have been identified, and we will proceed with Public Staff Communications item P1. Ms. Darden, Ms. Profit, we are with you.
Yes. Good morning. Have y'all got me?
We can hear you.
Okay. My name is Karen Profit of the Public Staff Water, Sewer, and Telephone Division. Communications item P1 presents interconnection agreement amendments filed by Verizon South between September 30th and October 8th for commission approval. Public staff has reviewed these filings and recommends that orders be issued approving the amendments effective on the date they were filed. The public staff has provided a copy of the proposed orders to the commission's legal staff.
Move approval of the recommendation.
And a second.
All right, we have a motion and a second that the item be approved as recommended by the public staff. Any questions or discussion? All right, hearing none, I'll call the roll for a vote. Indicate your support for the motion with an aye, your opposition with a no. Commissioner Brown-Bland.
Aye.
Commissioner Gray.
Aye.
Commissioner Clodfelter.
Aye.
Commissioner Duffley.
Aye.
Commissioner Hughes.
Aye.
Commissioner McKissick.
Aye.
And for the record, I support the motion as well, and the motion carries. All right, thank you, Ms. Profit. We will now proceed to Public Staff Electric item P1. Mr. Williamson, I believe we are with you.
Yes. Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Tommy Williamson with the Public Staff. P1 is a filing made by Duke Energy Progress for a certificate to relocate sections of a 230 kV transmission line located near Wilson's Mills in Johnston County, North Carolina. DP also filed a motion of waiver of notice and hearing. This application is being filed at the request of the North Carolina Department of Transportation to avoid highway construction conflicts on the proposed US 70 highway corridor improvement project. The public staff has determined that the application meets the requirements for a certificate and the conditions for waiver of the notice and hearing requirements. The public staff recommends that the commission grant the motion for waiver and issue the requested certificate to relocate this line.
Move approval of the recommendation of the public staff.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that the item be approved as recommended by public staff. Any questions, discussion? All right, hearing none, I'll call the roll for a vote. Indicate your support with an aye and your opposition with a no. Commissioner Brown-Bland.
Aye.
Commissioner Gray.
Aye.
Commissioner Clodfelter.
Aye.
Commissioner Duffley.
Aye.
Commissioner Hughes.
Aye.
And Commissioner McKissick.
Aye.
And for the record, I support the motion as well, and the motion carries. All right, thank you, Mr. Williamson. We will now proceed to Public Staff Electric item P2. Ms. Lee and Ms. Boswell, we are with you.
Yes, good morning. Can you all hear me?
We can hear you. You may proceed.
I'm Jenny Lee with the Public Staff Accounting Division. Electric item P2 is docket number E22, subs 476 and 477. On October 6, Virginia Electric and Power Company, DBA Dominion Energy, North Carolina, or DENC, filed two petitions requesting acceptance of certain revised affiliate agreements. On December 8th, the company filed amended revised affiliate agreements. E22 sub 476 DENC requested that the Commission accept an amended revised service agreement under which Dominion Energy Services, or DES, would continue to provide accounting, legal, human resources, information technology, management, and other centralized services to DENC. In E22 sub 477, DENC requested acceptance of 4 amended revised separate affiliate services agreements and a form affiliate services agreement for future affiliates subject to monetary limitations and limited services. The company proposes only changes to the current operative DES services agreement and 4 revised separate affiliate services agreements, essentially to reflect a 3-year term with an effective date of January 1st, 2021, revise the descriptions of certain categories of services the company is receiving. In order to be more explicit and specific, the public staff is in the process of investigating and reviewing the petitions and is also waiting the final order of Virginia State Corporation Commission, or VSCC, in this matter. The public staff will present its final recommendations to the Commission when it has completed its review and received the order of the VSCC. In the interim, the public staff recommends that Commission can issue the attached proposed order accepting for filing of the amended revised DES services agreement, 4 amended revised affiliate services agreements, and amended revised form affiliate service agreement to allow DENC to pay its affiliates pursuant to those agreements on an interim basis, and state that for rate-making purposes, the Commission's action does not constitute approval of the amount of compensation paid pursuant to the agreement, and that the authority granted by the order is without prejudice to the right of any party to take issue with any provision of the agreement in a future proceeding.
Move approval of the public staff's recommendation.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that the recommendation of the public staff be approved. Any questions or discussion? Hearing none, I'll call the roll for a vote. Indicate your support with an aye and your opposition with a no. Commissioner Brown-Bland.
Aye.
Commissioner Gray.
Aye.
Commissioner Clodfelter.
Aye.
Commissioner Duffley. Commissioner Duffley is an aye. Commissioner Hughes
Aye.
and Commissioner McKissick.
Aye.
And for the record, I support the motion as well, and the motion carries. All right, thank you, Ms. Lee. We will now proceed with public staff electric item P3. Mr. Saylor, we are with you. You may proceed.
Morning, I'm Scott Saylor with the Energy Division. Items P3 through P7 are registration statements and applications for certificates of public convenience and necessity for solar facilities filed by member EMC Solar 5 LLC pursuant to Commission Rule R861. The public staff recommends that the Commission issue our proposed orders granting waiver of the testimony requirement of R861B, approving the applications, issuing the certificates, and accepting the registration statements.
Move approval of the recommendation.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that the item be approved as the items be approved as recommended by the public staff. Any questions or discussion? All right, hearing none, I will call the roll for a vote. Indicate your support with an aye and your opposition with a no. Commissioner Brown-Bland.
Aye.
Commissioner Gray.
Aye.
Commissioner Clodfelter.
Aye.
Commissioner Duffley.
Aye.
Commissioner Hughes.
Aye.
Commissioner McKissick.
Aye.
For the record, I support the motion as well, and the motion carries. All right, we will proceed to public staff water item P1. Ms. Darden.
All right, there we go.
All right, we can hear you. You may proceed.
Lindsay Darden, engineer of the Public Staff Water, Sewer, and Telephone Division. Water item P1, docket number W-354, sub 381. Carolina Water Service Incorporated of North Carolina filed an application with the Commission on November 24th, 2020, seeking authority to amend its tariff for the purpose of passing along to its customers in Moore County the increased cost of purchasing water service from the town of Southern Pines. The town of Southern Pines' new rate becomes effective January 1st, 2021. Therefore, the tariff revision would apply for service rendered on and after January 1st, 2021. It is recommended that the commission issue the proposed order approving the tariff revision and requiring customer notice.
Move approval of the recommendation.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that the item be approved as recommended by the public staff. Any questions or discussion? All right, one last roll call for the vote. Indicate your support with an aye and your opposition with a no. Commissioner Brown Bland,
Aye.
Commissioner Gray,
Aye.
Commissioner Clodfelter,
Aye.
Commissioner Duffley,
Aye.
Commissioner Hughes,
Aye.
Commissioner McKissick,
Aye.
and for the record, I support the motion as well, and the motion carries. All right, thank you, Ms. Darden. All right, the commission has its minutes of December 7th, 2020 before us for approval.
Move approval.
Second.
All right, any question, discussion? All right, hearing none, all in favor of approving the minutes indicate by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, and our minutes of December 7th, 2020 are approved. All right, any additional business to come before the commission this morning? All right, hearing none, we will be adjourned. Thank you very much.